and that we're back. Another tour, come through the door. See the sights we'll show you.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
Come on in.
Ooh.
Welcome. We are back in another Redrow home. We are at Silver End at a development called the Foxgloves in a property house type called the Dedham.
Ooh.
And it's a new one for us. In fact, it's a new one for us for Redrow because
Yes.
we've never done a Redrow 3-storey home.
This is exciting.
So this is exciting, something we've never done before. But before we do, I'm going to take my shoes off.
Oh, yes.
Because I've just remembered that we should take our shoes off in these houses, shouldn't we? And I can feel instantly that the floor feels really, really nice. It's kind of...
And it's warm.
And it's warm. Why is it warm?
Because this whole property is fitted with underfloor heating.
Yeah. So one of the benefits of that is that you don't have radiators on the downstairs. No. So lots more flexible options for furniture placement and that kind of thing. So it's powered by an air source heat pump.
Yes.
Which we'll show you a little bit more of later. So you find us in the hallway. We have the typical Redrow features. We've got the tall ceilings.
Very tall ceilings.
We've got the high skirting boards.
We've got the very high skirting boards.
And we've got the sort of arts and craft featured window. So we've got this beautiful square window with the leaded glass detail in it.
Privacy glass as well for your privacy.
We do. And more security features. As always, we have the letterbox. And we have the security chain and, of course, the latch. I should also point out that the house does have parking for 2 cars. Maybe you could get 3 if you had smaller cars. And there is also access to your garden from the side as well. As you drive through Meadow View to reach the Foxgloves, you'll find that Meadow View reflects classic heritage charm, while the Foxgloves offers a more tailored touch. Inside, both draw from the Heritage Collection, but outside, the Foxglove stands out with its bespoke design. So in this example, we've got the white switches and also the white sockets. Okay, and also a nice bit of detailing on this doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I think we should turn the camera around and just show people the staircase as well.
So if we spin
because
around.
I do like a turned staircase.
Oh yes, it is nice up there. It's just a future little tease. You can't quite see what's up there, but we'll go up there in a bit.
No, and we should also mention there's a thermostat here as well.
Right as you come in, so you can warm your tootsies as soon as you come in.
Currently set at 19.8. And I have to say, in a cold February day, it's midwinter.
Yeah.
It's cold, it's dreary outside, and it does feel nice and toasty when you're in here. So without further ado, let's go and take a look.
We have a downstairs.
We do.
We're a water closet.
What do you think of the colour?
I actually quite like the grey.
Yeah, so I don't know if it is picking up on camera, but it is this kind of slate grey, which I think when people normally think about what is typically the smallest room in the house,
yes,
people think to try and maximise the space, you have to go bright colours, when actually it can make it look a lot bigger if you go for the dark with the light contrast ceiling. So there is a downlight in here as well.
There is. And there's a little pop of colour in the pictures as well, kind of like Mediterranean style.
I really like them. So who is the sanitary ware by? It's normally, is it
no, Ideal Standard.
Ideal Standard.
There we go.
And there will be a whole range of different tile options as well. Oh, there's a fuse box here as well.
Oh, that's handy. Easy to get to.
A fuse box, and obviously a window for ventilation. So yeah, perfectly handy downstairs loo, space to put a few storage things as well going on. Right, now there's another door in the hall, which I think we'll come to later. So we go in here first. Oh, it's the kitchen.
Oh.
By the way, I should point out, we are surprised because we haven't actually seen this house before.
No.
And we haven't looked at any of the floor plans or room dimensions, which we will put at the end of this home tour.
And this is a surprise as well, because normally in Redrow homes, we've always found that the lounge rooms and the living rooms have been towards the front and the kitchen.
Yeah, this is reversed.
Yeah, reversed. So we are surprised.
Yeah, so you've got the kitchen at the front of the house. Now, what do you think about these?
I love the green. It's a very on-trend green at the moment.
With the gold handles as well.
Yes.
I mean, that's really, really, really lovely. I should also, before we have a rummage around the kitchen units, I want to talk about where we are. So I did mention at the start of the video we're in a place called Silver End, and it's a very little known top secret location because it's very exclusive. It's surrounded by gorgeous, beautiful fields, and there is the neighbouring town of Witham, which has a Morrison's and a Tesco, petrol stations.
And Braintree as well, which has its own designer outlet village.
And we actually visited there. We stayed overnight in also a nearby Great Totham. So there's a beautiful, fabulous pub that we stayed at. We had an amazing breakfast. And we went into the designer outlet village and we had a meal out. There were so many different shops. It's kind of a thriving local community. So you've got the quiet, kind of picturesque countryside Silver End with access to this, well, to Braintree that's got all of these local amenities. So it really is a fabulous location. Plus a train station as well.
With good links to London.
With good links to London's, good road links as well. So it really is a fantastic area. Right, let's have a look in these cupboards. So first of all, first thing that I can notice is the worktop. I imagine this is silestone.
It is quartz.
Oh, it's quartz.
We've got a list of upgrades here. Pause to read at your own leisure. But this is the upgraded quartz in the Capri style.
It's lovely. And I like the integrated draining board into the sink and a half, stainless steel. Let's have a rummage.
Ooh, AEG dishwasher for all your dishwashing needs.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, I do love my dishwasher.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm marrying him this year.
Excuse me. I load the dishwasher. You empty it.
There we go. All your gubbins for your sink and a handy cupboard for all your cleaning products.
I also like the quartz upsplash.
Yes.
Is it upsplash? No, what's it called? I've called it an upsplash.
You know what we mean.
We do.
There we go. And then we've got another cupboard there for, I don't know what I'll put in there, maybe tins?
Yeah.
And then, a corner cupboard that does go all the way down, which is always handy. I put big bowls and things in there.
Now, before we move on, I do want to move this slightly because we have what looks like a control panel.
Yes.
So I imagine that controls the hub of the house. And would you imagine that controls the air source heating as well?
I imagine so.
I think so. I will put the Nespresso machine back. But you do have space for things like a microwave,
a toaster,
espresso toaster. There's plugs aplenty, including
USB,
sockets, which USB sockets.
The USB sockets as well, always handy to have.
And of course the all-important isolation switches. Now there is space that I've noticed above here, so you could have shelves. You could put extra cupboards in. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is there is space if you needed any extra cupboard space. I quite like sometimes where they have like open shelves. You can have pots and pans dangling. Yeah, a bit kind of farmhouse.
One of those magnetic knife blocks on the wall.
Yeah, so there is plenty of storage still to be kind of tapped into, I think, here as well. Now, draw your attention to the AEG hob. Again, you've got the quartz backsplash.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for, backsplash.
Backsplash.
And I'm not quite sure what make the extractor is, but I do like the fact it goes all the way up to the ceiling.
Yes.
That's really good. And big pan drawers. So this is one
of those
magic drawers.
And then secret pan drawer.
Yeah. So obviously you can adjust these sort of how you want. But I really like that. I love when they put pan drawers in. And these are soft close as well.
Yeah, big pan drawers.
Shall we test the soft close?
Perfect.
There we go. I was confident. And then we have another cupboard.
Another cupboard that does go all the way around again.
And I like the way that they've utilised the space here so that you can actually...
So normally, I imagine this would normally have been a boiler cupboard, but because of the air source heat pump, not needed.
You've gained a cupboard. Now, is this going to be... Oh, I thought that was going to be a pulley out.
There we go. But no, that's a handy pantry cupboard. Yeah. Take it back. This is where I put all my tins.
Yeah, or packets, whatever it might be. I could put my porridge oats. I've been having porridge oats recently.
You can.
And lots of fruit. So we've got AEG oven grill.
Yep.
Or is that? Yeah, oven grill, I think. Yeah, it's an oven grill. And then we've got a full fan-assisted
oven.
There we go. So this is the fridge freezer.
Zanussi.
Also, we've got four drawer. So it is typical in the UK for people to have fridge freezers rather than sort of separates. Yes. It depends kind of on the style and size of home, but this is typical for a British home. Yeah. I like the green of the walls.
Yes,
because it ties in. Because again, you'd be tempted to go for a different colour on the wall to the units, whereas I think they've actually done a paint match because it's almost the exact
almost the exact
colour.
colour, and it ties it all in together with a quartz in the middle, just kind of breaking it up.
Yeah,
It looks really, really nice.
I like it. And of course, you've got a multitude of downlight spotlights.
Downlight, spotlights,
I like
whatever you
that.
want to call them.
So this area over here, the dining area. Now this is quite actually a big table.
It
in the
is.
space,
You
so-
probably get a good 6-seater in this space.
Yeah, or you could even go for a smaller table, and you could probably put a sofa,
Yes.
a small sofa,
Small
over
sofa
there.
and
So
against
if you
there.
wanted kitchen, dining, living, I still think that you could adapt this layout to give you that.
Yeah.
I think it would actually work. I should also say there's another thermostat here and some more switches. But just sat down here, I'm going to pretend this is not my laptop, unfortunately. But if I was sat here working, I think I'd be very happy. You have your coffee machine on, going over there.
You can see people walking past.
This is a perfect window.
It's a tall window.
It is very tall. I mean, they've got blinds, you could have curtains, you could do whatever you wanted. Shall we do the all-important window chuck?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Can you hear that?
Yes.
I do like a quality window. But no, I feel quite at home, sat here, browsing my potato gnocchi book. There we go. If anyone's wondering. No, I feel quite happy, and it does say make yourself at home. That's
It
the
does.
one thing that I
Please
can...
take off your shoes.
Yeah, but the one thing I can say about Redrow homes is that you always do feel at home when you come and have a look. Now, there is some optional extras sheets that I can see over there. But like I say, if you go into your sales centre and speak to your sales advisor, they will tell you everything. And it's a good idea to have a rummage through all of their drawers and look at the different samples.
Yes.
Because if you don't like this quartz worktop, there'll be others. So do go take a look. Right, let's have a look back in the hallway. Understairs cupboard. Now, I do like
handy
an understairs cupboard. It looks like it's got all the internet points
Yes.
and
Internet
things.
gubbins.
More switches. Handy for shoe storage, handy for storing away your mop and bucket or
Yes.
your vacuum cleaner, whatever it might be. There are 2 lights in this hallway.
Handy.
And I think that is either a heat or a smoke detector as well. So we have hung up our coats on here. So it just goes to show you can put, there's guest coat storage. We've also put our bag down as well. And there's a lovely fetching scarf as well. Which
lovely.
I will refrain from wearing it. Now, we have another cupboard.
Oh, it's a laundry cupboard.
It is a laundry cupboard. Looks
Oh,
like
wow.
there's an extractor fan in there as well. So I would imagine that you can also buy the appliances from Redrow if you want to, or if you've got your own, it's ready to just go in.
Yeah.
I like the fact they've got a shelf as well.
Yes,
that
handy for
matches
laundry.
the kitchen, which I think is really, really good. And obviously it's got all the associated switches as well.
Very handy.
Right, so what do you think's in here?
This has got to be the living room.
It's got to be, hasn't it? Let's go through. Ooh!
Ooh.
Now, the one benefit of
wow.
having the kitchen at the front and the living room at the rear is, of course, you've got access to the garden. So once these homes are sold, I think is there 3 in a row here?
Yes.
So this space will be divided down the middle into 3s, but you can get an idea of the depth of the garden. And of course, you can see the air source heat pump as well, which of course are very highly efficient. And of course, they're all up to modern of the day standards. If you'd like any more information on the air source heat pumps, there is more information on Redrow's website, but also talk to your sales advisor as well. I like the size of this room.
Yes, it's a lovely living room.
Is boucle still in fashion?
Oh, you and your boucle.
Matt's not a fan. Let me know in
I'm
the
not.
comments. I want all the comments. Are you a fan of boucle? I'm team boucle.
I'm team anti-boucle, mainly because of the cats. Could you imagine how easy it would be to get their claws in this?
Oh, they'd love a good scratch.
And how many
wouldn't
pulled threads we'd have.
They
You know
would-
what my woolly jumper's like?
They would have it in shreds. But no, I think this is the perfect kind of style and size of sofa. But you could do so many different configurations. If you wanted a traditional 3-piece suite, who still buys the 3-piece suites? I quite like odd chairs as well these days. I like a couple of odd chairs and maybe a small sofa. But you can have whatever you wanted. They've got mirrors on the wall, which I think really always helps kind of reflecting light into the spaces. Well, this is huge.
Bit of Pampus.
Bit of Pampers.
This is definitely
but I do
Maureen's
like it.
house.
Oh, and also the cats would love this art as well.
Oh, they would. They'd be
It's very
batting
nice and
that.
scratchy. The wallpaper's a nice tone as well, which I like. So this is quite a big plant. It's taller than me. So you could actually get another sofa or something here.
Yeah.
Or a chair, an odd chair if you wanted to look out at the garden. And there's ample space for whatever size TV you want. I mean, you could have
A much bigger TV than they've got in here if you fancied it.
And I would imagine all of the media points are behind here too. So all in all, I think this is a lovely room. And actually, look at that configuration of tables.
Yeah, that's
Because
it's 3 tables. It's quite large.
It's a
tables
large
as well.
space. So if you didn't have these and you wanted space for maybe a grandchild or a child to be playing whilst you're watching TV, there's plenty of space. Plenty of space. So shall we move on?
We shall. And I think the next way we need to go is upstairs.
And obviously, because this is a 3-story home, there's lots to explore.
Yes.
So I've got my high hopes up for the very top floor. What do you think is going to be up there?
That's got to be the main bedroom, surely.
It does. Oh, so we've got on this level, we've got 1, 2, 3, it's 4 doors.
Yes.
Shall we go straight in? Ooh.
Ooh, hello.
Oh, I like it.
This is a big bedroom. Is this the main bedroom? Then what's upstairs?
There's another door, so I imagine that's an ensuite. I love this headboard.
That's a huge headboard. But look, there's also still space past the bed.
Yeah.
And then you've got these built-in wardrobes as well. This is a big bedroom.
Yeah, so I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is a double bed.
Yeah.
You could have king. You could have super king.
Yeah, very easy. Because look at the size of the bedside tables as well.
Yeah. No, you've got enough space. So, as with all Redrow homes, you've got the option of having fitted wardrobes, or you could have your own. I quite like the example that they've got here.
Yeah.
I quite like it's kind of slightly darkened glass.
Yeah, slightly tinted.
Tinted mirror, which I quite like. Okay, and then this is the inside.
There we go. So we've got the rail, goes all the way down. Does it say who these wardrobes are by?
Might say the other side.
Is it normally Hammonds?
Have a quick peek.
Oh no,
Doesn't say this time.
Can't tell.
Doesn't say. Maybe there's other examples we can look at, but I quite like that, and I always like double rail as well. So there might be different configurations you can choose from.
Always check with your sales advisor.
Yeah, I would say over here now, if you are the sorts of people that like TV in bed, the obvious space is here.
Yes.
Or a glam station, or you could have the glam station with TV above. We don't watch TV in bed.
No.
So I quite like it the way it is set out. Just take a look at that funky stool.
All right, it's another boucle.
Yes.
Boucle everywhere.
Who owns this house? Cats.
Yes.
Cats have moved in. They're taking over the world. Ooh, take a look in there.
Oh, it's an ensuite. I was expecting this just to be a cupboard.
Yeah, so this example is fully tiled.
Oh, that's
it's
a
huge.
shower.
It's huge. Oh my goodness.
Massive.
I'm in it already.
See, now I'm very confused because this to me screams main bedroom. So then what's upstairs? Oh, I'm excited.
Right, start with this shower because I like the fact that you can set the scene, my lovelies. It's cold, it's February, you've got out of bed, you've stepped onto your lovely floor, and then you come in and you think, oh, I don't want to get chilly. So you turn your shower on and you wait a few seconds until it's all heated up. And then you get in, and there's so much room in here.
There is a lot of space in there.
There's a lot of room. And it's got one of those central drains. It's very kind of flush, isn't it? It's flush with the floor.
Just to prove how much space is in there, if you go back in there.
Oh, I was going to show you in there.
You go back in there, and then I should.
Oh, yes.
Be able to put you in there.
Come and join me in the shower. We're having a party.
Wow. Look at the space.
Oh, wow. So I like the rainfall square head as well. That's really lovely. I like the fact that they've got a downlight above, so you can see all your bits and pieces, what you scrub dub in.
And even I can do a full spin.
There's plenty of room. And I like the fact that there's no actual door as well. Because everyone knows if you're the cleaner of the household, it's fiddly with shower doors and those little plastic strips that you have to rubber strips you have to try and clean. This is actually, I think, from a cleaning perspective, incredibly low maintenance. Low maintenance, I really do. I like the choice of tiles as well.
Yeah, big tiles, so it's less sprouting to clean.
And I don't think it's going to date this
No.
Sometimes tiles can be very of the moment, a bit like kitchen choices, and I think these are very classic. I think they'll date quite well.
Yeah.
Shaving socket.
Always handy.
For removing any hairs that you might want to. Now I think this. There you go.
There we go. And then you've got a cupboard for all your bits, and it's internally mirrored as well.
Yeah, I like this. So, what do we have here? Oh, it's one of these taps. There we go.
Ooh.
And we have
pulley-out drawers.
Yeah, I quite like these. There we have the drawers. And now there's plenty of storage as well. You could have storage at the side.
Yeah, a washing basket, extra loo rolls.
This is actually, and the window is huge.
That is huge. Brilliant ventilation. Not that you need it because there's already an extractor fan up there as well.
Yeah.
So no, this is a big ensuite.
I thought I could smell it.
Oh, the Redrow scent.
The Redrow diffuser. Oh, they really should sell them because they are really good. And there's a heated towel rail as well.
Handy.
Okay, I think we've seen this room.
So, what do you reckon? Main bedroom?
Yeah.
So then what's upstairs?
Let's go with it.
So what's upstairs?
We'll have to go have a look. Well, we haven't finished on this level.
No.
Yeah, there's still more to do. Right, have a gander in here.
Oh, here's your water tank.
Yeah. Now, of course, it has to go somewhere. And when you've got the underfloor air source heat pump, and you've got what I imagine is going to be the amount of kind of wash facilities in this house, you need an appropriate sized tank and all the different bits and pieces of how it works. I don't know how this works.
No.
As long as it does work, that's all you need to know.
That's all we need to know.
Yeah. So let's move on. And there probably is a bit of space where you could put a few shelves in there as well. Yeah. Right, should we go in here? Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh. So I think this is done out as probably a teenager's room.
Yes.
Like a younger person.
Younger person, yeah.
Someone who's into backpacking, maybe. Or, I don't know.
Well, they're definitely into their travelling for festivals. So you've got Arctic Monkeys, Free Spirit, American Teen, all that kind of jazz.
Yeah. I mean, and look at the look at the finger.
Oh.
Someone's rebellious, aren't they, my loves?
Well, that's a fine configuration.
It is a fine configuration.
Yes, it's not a rude configuration.
No, it's just choices. So anyway, regardless of who this room is for, just looking at the size of the room, look at me cuddling my ball. I would say this room is a good size.
Yes, I reckon this is bedroom 3.
I think this is a double bed again.
Yes.
And again, for those people saying, they put, weird sized beds in. They don't.
No, quite happy.
This is the same length. This is where my feet come to on our own bed at home. So of course,
same length.
Yeah, it's the same length.
Yeah.
So they haven't put, because I think there's some kind of conspiracy about that they put weird sized beds in show homes. We've not really come across that, have we?
No.
Especially not in Redrow. So I always like to get on the bed to prove that they are actually
normal
bed sizes, because to put those conspiracies to rest.
Yeah. But also, I think we need to address as well that this may be bedroom 3, but it does not have to be a bedroom.
No.
It could be your hobby room, a craft room, a working from home office.
Yeah, anything.
Anything you want it to be.
And actually, if you had, depending on what your family sort of structure is, if you had that as your main bedroom that we've just been in, this could be a walk-in wardrobe all on the same floor, which I really, really like. We'll look at the poodle in the window.
The poodle.
And of course, being on the upper floors, we are back to having radiators.
Yes.
But there's also space at the bottom, especially in this particular, actually this corner for wardrobes if you want to.
Yeah.
And then you could put a chest of drawers over where the plug socket is, if you wanted to have a TV or something of that nature, or even a desk if this was a home office or a hobby room. Plenty of options. Right, let's move on. That's a surprise.
The bathroom.
Okay.
Oh.
Right. Oh wow. So yes, no wonder we had a tank that size, because there's lots of wash facilities.
There is a lot of wash.
Now I'm going to have to get in it. I've not been in a show home bathtub for a while.
No, so you've got to do the test.
Got to do the test. Now, the reason why I always get in is because we have a house that doesn't have a bath. And the one thing that I do miss
is a bath.
It's a bath. So when I come to one of these homes, I like to get in and I like to imagine that I am here in the bath. And I bet a lot of you wished you were in here with me. I don't mean it in that way. I mean that you
I
were
said,
in
excuse
here.
me.
Let me know in the comments. We have an Olay Vanilla. It does actually smell really nice. This is shower gel. That's a big shower gel.
That is a big shower gel.
Where'd you get this from? Well, it's an Olay Vanilla.
Is it the milk in French? Olay?
Olay. Hola. That's Spanish. Nice and smooth. I like these. Again, it's very classic tile. It's not
Yes.
going to date.
Yeah.
The bath is big enough. I mean, look.
Oh yeah.
You can
definitely get down
you
in
can
there.
get all the way down. I like the downlight above as well. And again, the shower screen is nice and simple and plain.
Yes, and all the gubbins are there ready to have a shower.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, that will all be oh yeah, because it's that will all, you will get a shower, my loves.
Yes.
Redrow, I'm not going to leave you hanging. Oh, there we go, I'm out. So we should also say about how long Redrow is going to be on this site for.
Yes.
So this is the final phase of their development, but it's a new development called the Foxgloves.
Yes.
But they've been on the site a while, but this next part is going to be here at least the next 12 months.
Yeah.
So get in early and you will be able to hopefully get the plot that you want. And of course, they're releasing new plots all the time. So constantly keep checking back. Now, if you just turn the camera around, graceful, like Mariah Carey, gracefully descending. There is space for wash basket, extra storage. There is a
towel rail.
Heated towel rail. It looks like there are lights on the side of the mirror as well. I don't know how you turn them on. Oh,
there we go. Ooh.
It's very sensitive.
Yes, and then all the shelves in the middle.
And there's a shaver socket up there as well.
Shaver socket up there, and then it's also mirrored internally as well, so you don't even have to keep closing it to do all your face bits.
But again, there will be lots of options available.
Yes.
So, right.
Now I'm excited.
I haven't mentioned the fact that the banisters are really solid as well.
Yeah, not going anywhere.
No. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, there's 3 doors.
Excuse me?
There's 3 doors.
Three doors. Yes.
You have a look in there while I close this door and keep it secret.
Okay, so we just have it's basically just a plain cupboard, but this would be handy for coats.
It's very handy.
Or even storing your Christmas decorations and suitcases and things.
Yeah. Do you know also what I put in there? I put the coats that you don't use very often, like really big chunky winter coats, and I keep swapping them around seasonally. I think. Yeah. Where do we go?
No, but we do need to draw attention to behind it. There is another thermostat.
Oh yes, so you can control the temperature. It's very. I like also the there's like the shape of the roof as well.
Yeah,
shape of the eaves. No, I was going to say it's very good to be able to control and zone the different heating, which you don't get in an older home.
No.
Unless it's another cupboard.
Another cupboard. That's handy.
Okay, so one would be suitcases, Christmas decorations, storage things. The other would be winter coats for me and shoes.
Out of season clothing.
Out of season clothes. But you could do whatever you wanted.
Yes.
Right, should we go in?
Ooh. Oh wow.
Oh,
wow. Okay, wow. So this is definitely the main bedroom then.
Yeah, I would say this is a king bed.
Yes,
but
it's
again,
a very wide bed.
I think you could get super king.
Oh, very easily.
Yeah. I'm getting in. I'm getting in, my loves. Oh, take the weight off my bunions. Oh,
I actually think this might be a super king.
No, because normally super king there's a gap in the middle, unless these are extra long pillows.
They look like long pillows
because
that looks wider than our bed.
Could be, but anyway, you can definitely get a super king in here because it's huge.
This is a giant bed to starfish in.
Yeah, I like the fact you're in the eaves as well because you've got the nice kind of window detail, which I think they've done very well with. Because normally it can be quite difficult to paint or decide how you're going to have it, and I quite like how they've done that. Space
for a glam station, then you get all your built-in storage as well.
Yeah.
More wardrobes, and exactly the same again, just with the rail up there, but I'm sure there's different configurations that you can ask for.
Yeah.
Just check with your sales advisor.
Now, there is an access point above. I wouldn't imagine there's much above.
No.
But you can get up there. It's more for access, I think, than anything else. But yeah, there's plenty of wardrobe space in here. What more do you need?
What more do you need?
I mean, Maureen's feathered frocks. She's run out of space.
Oh.
She's got feathered frocks in her drawers. She's got feathered frocks in the garage. Feathered frocks in the attic. They're even in the greenhouse.
Oh, wow.
They're coming out of everywhere.
Coming out of every orifice.
Oh, my goodness, Maureen. There's something to do with that lady, I tell you. Oh no, but yeah, it's very inviting.
It is. It's a huge bed. I'm still not over how much space there is up here.
It's lovely. Should we go in here?
Yes. Oh, an ensuite.
Ooh. Oh, we have a nice concertina door,
We do.
which is lovely. Again, they will put a shower in.
Yes.
But yeah, again, nice. Whoever's chosen the tiles, I'm a big fan of the choices of tiles.
Yeah.
Again, it's quite a low profile tray, but there is a little bit of a step on this one. A little bit of lip, I should say. You've got heated towel rail. You've got your, it is still ideal standard sanitary ware. There's a shaver point, and of course you've got roof ventilation,
Yes.
but also light as well,
Yeah.
which I think is lovely. Okay. I think that's all of the house.
It is. We need to go pick our favourite room.
We do. Let us know in the comments. Where is yours? Right, we chose
The main bedroom.
Well, we're not sure. We're not sure if it is the main bedroom, but it's the top floor of the house. And I think one of the things that's really special about this house, and as I said, it's the first Redrow home we've ever been in that's had three floors. It's a versatile space.
Yes.
And there's so many different options, and depending on what your family needs are. I mean, in particular, if you have maybe multi-generational living,
Oh, yes.
then there's options.
Everyone's
for
got their
having-
own floor.
Yeah, and there's so many different wash facilities as
Yeah.
well.
No, there's no queuing for toilets in this house.
No, and it's packed full of storage.
Yeah,
as
there are
well.
4 toilets in this house.
Yes.
There are one on the bottom floor, 2 middle floor, and 1 up here.
Yeah, so Maureen does not have to rush to the toilet.
No.
She hasn't got to fight her way.
No.
No, so we chose here, and I think it's a really nice, relaxing, calm space. I'm just looking out the
Yes.
window now, and there's a bird flying by. And also, the area where we are,
Yeah.
Silver End, really is a place that I think you need to come and have a look at, because
Yes.
you've got a wealth of countryside.
It's got a real certain rural charm to it.
It has, but you've still got access. You normally say about the cream egg.
Oh, yes. Like, I like the idea of living in the country, but what do you do if you really want a cream egg?
Go to Braintree.
Go to
That's
Braintree,
where
it's
you
only 10 minutes down the road. So,
The Braintree's got a really nice bustling high street. It's got all the local amenities. It's got a cinema. It's got an out of town. It's on the edge of town. And it's like how would you describe it? It's called the Village, wasn't
yeah,
it?
it's an outlet village. It's
It's
a
an
designer outlet village.
So we spent a good amount of time having a mooch around all the
having a
stores.
coffee, having a little look around.
Yeah, and
there's even a shop called Mooch.
There is, and there's lots to do in the evening as well,
Yes.
because we ate out in the evening and had a lovely meal. So it was nice. It's a nice place to be. So I do think you should come down and have a look. So if you've liked this home, check out our links in our description box below. We've got everything linked. And of course, if you phone up or you make contact, do mention that you saw our video.
If you've liked what you've seen, don't forget to give us a big old thumbs up, hit that bell and subscribe so you get notified for all future videos. But from us here in Silver End,
Mwah to you
to
all,
you
my
all.
lovies, and
goodbye.
Elliot and Matt, view with us. Elliot and Matt, you'll want to stay.